Lying in bed, my wife, she said, I'd love to hear the patter of tiny feet. To my surprise, as I looked in her eyes, she said, I'm gonna buy some sheep. Sheep? I said. Sheep, she said. Gonna buy some sheep. Well, the very next day, we were on our way to Ballymena Mart. Well, there's a nice wee pen, she said, when 9 or 10. Sure, that would be a real good start. So I slipped in through the gate to evaluate.
It's been very busy this week between silage and getting set up for the shearers coming. So I've had to call in Davy McGill to top my grass here with his butterfly mower to get it sorted out quick. So as I say, we phoned Davy, but he said it was too big a job for the kit that he had. Now we're bringing the sheep from the paddocks down the road up into the farmyard to fresh pasture, and as well as that the shearers coming, so we want them near hand the yard and the sheds. We don't want to have to run up and down the road to bring different parts of the flock in. So we want them handy, and that'll be up near the house just. The light's just about going here in our video. It gets a bit grainy. So Jay's keeping them under control there. And this is the new paddock we're bringing them into down here. Down you go, girls, down you go. Here we go. Now here we are on Monday the 6th of June, and the shearing man's just about to arrive in about half an hour's time. So we have the sheep up in the back here. Get them in focus, and they are to be split. The lambs are in with them, that's the main flock. So we'll bring the lambs down the race here and out into the field when we get them split. And there's a little flock in the back shed, the first lambers with their lambs on them, so we'll split them as well, and they'll be shorn first, and we'll get that done before the man arrives. So Becky's here to help us, and there's another couple of boys coming to help as well. So here we go, we're shedding them out now. Easy girl, we don't want you out, we want the lambs out. 1, 2. Easy lammies, hold on. Okay girl, in you come. Good girl. Right lammies, come on. Come on lammies, out you go. Out you go, lammies. Our lambs are separated now from both the mature flock and the young flock, and they're out in the front field here till the mothers are shorn, and then the gate will be opened and they can reunite. But it's going to be a noisy hour or two before things settle. So we have Barry Rogers here, who owns this setup, and he has his team with him, and Barry's going to explain to us a little bit about himself.
How you doing? Hey, Barry Rogers here, and part of Sleeve-Nagar Farm, just out in the morns there, and a team of Pat Caseman with us, Amy Marks. Plan is to get these lovely ladies onto their backs and clipped as quick as we can, you know. and on to the next pasture. Probably shearing from I was 15, 16, just started out daddy shearing the country, and I just ended up going along with him through probably no choice of my own. But it seems they just stuck with me and I can't get away from it now. So 2 other victims as well decided they want to be part of the whole thing. Is that right, Pat?
And you have your own farm as well?
I run a few hundred ewes there as well, so plenty of hassle and in the quiet times, you know. But today we're in a Heiniger Icon handpiece today using supercharged comb, 93mm, just to pull in as much wool as possible. Them's big girls, they should come off well. Hopefully that's the plan of attack anyway.
Okay, well I'll not hold you back, we'll let you get at it.
Super. Sorry, Pac-Man.
It's dosing and dagging, clipping and a tagging, rattling, teasing, topping, flushing and sponging, scanning and lambing, shedding, bedding, redding, spot inspections, cross infections, fly strike, ticks and bots, vets bills, feed bills, fertilizer and seed bills, steeples, sheep wire and posts. Lying in bed, my wife, she said, I'm gonna buy some.
Now this is a sheep's fleece, and it's a nice full fleece. This would be your head here, and the sheep's tail down at the back where the red mark is down the back on it there. This would be down the side of the neck. And when you send your wool up to the wool board in these big bags which are down at the back here, the wool grader lifts them out and he pulls a wee thread of wool out of it, and that's how you're graded, and that's how he prices your wool. So you want him pulling it from the best part of the fleece, which is up here. So if I start and roll it from the back up this way, that means this bit is at the outside of it. When he lifts it out of the bag, he just pulls it and it's at the right place. So I don't like to have a grumpy wool grader whenever I'm grading my wool. I like it rolled nicely for him. So this is how you do it. This would be your front leg there, and then front leg over there. Back leg, tail, another leg. So this weighs about, I think this one's nearly 5 kilos. So you just catch the sides and you flip it into the middle like that. And you flip this side over like so. That's it there, and you start at the tail end of the fleece and wrap it up towards the shoulder. Now, I did this last year. I think if you check in part 25 of Sheep in a Shoestring, it shows you around the wool board and your man grading the wool and everything. And I'm going up with this load too, so we may do a little bit of a different take on the story. So there's your fleece rolling up nicely. Now, when you get up to the end here, this is what would be down the side of the neck. I start and twist it into, just put a lot of twists on it and you get like a little string. And you try and make that string long enough to wrap right round the circumference of the fleece. So, there we go. And that's it, lapped full circle round, and you just tuck that in. Tuck it in below there in the side. That gives you a real nice fleece there. And that's about, I would say that's about 4.5 kilos or so. But if you check out part 25, you'll see it all up at the plant and them grading it and everything. Part 25, Sheep in a Shoestring. Flopsy said to tell Joshua that she's got a new hairstyle. So this is the morning after the sheep shearing session, and it's a beautiful morning again, and we're a bit stiff and sore today, but anyway, the Paul Scarlet is out today amazingly, and Paul Scarlet here is just hawthorn, a red hawthorn flower on it rather than white. Now, I was just in getting a cup of tea there, and didn't this little birdie, little blackbird, he flew into the window and half knocked himself out. So he's only just coming round now. So I'm just going to put him down, let him go here. He's a bit shocked, so we'll just let him sit there and go away and leave it. This is an old vise I have just welded up on a plate here for handiness. And there's a little nest inside here with 2 little blue tits in it. If I can get in here. 2 little boys in the nest down there. So the sheep are shorn, the wool's bagged up, and it's ready to go up to the wool board. And the shearing team have left their trailer in the shed, so they're just calling to pick it up here now and move on to their next job, which is just down the road a mile for them.
It's dosing and dagging, clipping and tagging, rattling, teasing, topping, flushing and sponging, scanning and lambing, shedding, bedding, redding, spot inspections, cross infections, fly strike, ticks and bots, vets bills, feed bills, fertilizer and seed bills, steeples, sheep wire and posts. Lying in bed, my wife, she said, I'm gonna buy some.
Sheep?